Government's pathologist Dr. Nihal Singh appeared before a commission of inquiry on Thursday. The commission is probing the death of 8 miners at Lindu Creek in June of 2008. Contrary to the testimony of former Crime Chief Silal Prasad that Singh was on site where the miners were killed, Singh testified that he was never there.
It's up a hill and you got to cross the creek. I said, well, bro, I really can't make that one. And he agreed with me. He said, Doc, you're going to make it. So the older folks stayed back. He went with a couple of officers. I can't remember exactly who. One of them was Trotman, I think. And one of my staff, Mr. Williams, one of the mortuary attendants. So we were there at the old camp, sitting in the rain.
Singh testified that he was only shown photographs of the remains and that he believes that the remains of the miners were improperly removed from Lindu Creek.
8 people are there. You got to be careful how you remove in these things. The problem is you need to get it separated as much as possible. You just can't go and scoop them up and put them in a bag and bring them. You're not selling mango or whatever it is. You got to get it. Now, if I were there, for example, I would have had 8 different, as close as possible to the representative. Now, as I said, I don't know if they were on top of each other. It doesn't matter. I would have taken that. Because you must see an outline. There would be an outline, unless they're totally burnt, like if you had a cremation. But I saw bones and I saw skull on a photograph. So you put them separately, so it's easier to examine. Easier to examine. And that would have been the best way to do. Apart from that, I would have asked for a forensic anthropologist, somebody who deals with bones. That's their field.
Documents purportedly signed by Dr. Singh was tendered into evidence. Those documents were in preparation for autopsies to be conducted on the remains. But Dr. Singh's name was scratched out from those documents, and he testified today that he did not conduct an autopsy on the remains.
The remains would have remained in storage for some 4 years. During that 4-year period, can you say whether you ever had any foresight opportunity of even examining or looking?
Never.
It is the pathologist's testimony that his name was scratched out from the documents and replaced by an Indian national who was at the time reportedly retained by the then PPP government.
Those forms, that would have been, let us say, the starting point of getting the
Yes, sir.
Now, they were addressed to you, Dr. Nihal Singh.
It was, yes.
And then, at the bottom, where your name, Dr. Nihal Singh, did appear and was crossed out.
Yes.
And some other name put above.
Yes.
Now, did you cross out your name?
Did not, sir. I did not.
And did you write the other name above your name?
No, sir.
On those forms?
No, sir.
Which appeared to be one Dr.
Shishmai. It's an Indian national was working in
Sirai or something like that.
Yes, Shishmai.
Is he do you know him to be a pathologist in Guyana?
Well, no. He came, as I said, he was one of the person who came to my office on a Tuesday. And he said he was retained by the government along with his team to do the post-mortem examinations on the remains.
Singh said it would be impossible now for autopsies to be conducted on the remains should the remains be exhumed. Travis Chase, HGP Nightly News.